I'm super excited to connect with you all. I actually did not tell anybody that I was going to go live, so there's no one here, but to everybody watching in the replay, I'm so happy to connect with you. Instagram's letting me know, they're telling people that I've just started a live video, so hopefully we'll have, ooh, Ellie, hello Ellie, so good to see you. Okay, so I have a bit of an awakening update that I wanted to share with you guys that came through after a really powerful one-on-one session that I just had with a client. So sometimes that happens. I open up the sacred space and I open up the session and I connect with this, you know, the client, whoever they happen to be, connecting with their counsels, this beautiful soul. Mariana, if you're watching, it was so amazing connecting with you. This beautiful soul was so connected to Arcturians and Andromeda and the Fae, and there was so much coming through. And after the call, I immediately had this download to share with the awakening souls here on Earth right now. It's a bit of an awakening update, if you will. So here's what came through. Okay, so the awakening happens in waves. It's literally like a wave that washes over the planet of awakening energy. It's a sense of awareness. Awakening very much is self-awareness to an extreme degree, right? And then you become aware of more than just yourself, all of the other realms around you. And hello everyone saying hi, thank you so much. So awakenings happen in waves. And what I heard was the awakening waves are getting closer together. And the example that I received was, think back to the 70s and the movement of love and light that everybody would call the hippies. I hope that's not offensive. I don't know what else to call it, but that free spirit, love and light, peace, not war, that whole vibe. That was an awakening. Okay. It was huge, huge. But there was only one that decade. And that the people that experienced that wave of awakening sparked awakening in others, and it just goes and it grows and it grows, right? So we used to have these awakenings once a decade. That's how rare it was, but that was all that was available on this planet for support. You can't just have everybody awaken at once. And people ask me well, why not? Why can't they just do a global awakening? There are no support structures in place, not enough for that. We need support structures in place energetically, people, and we're going to talk about that coming up. But I wanted to share with you an update was that these awakenings used to be decades apart, and then they got closer together. Instead of 10 years, it would be 7 years, and then 5 years, and then every year. And in this year alone, in the year of 2022, we have already had 3 waves of awakening. Okay, so that doesn't mean that everybody's coming out of the gates I'm awakened. When your awakening started, remember how long it took for you to really even figure out what was happening. You kind of just think you're going crazy at the beginning, or you don't know what's wrong. Am I anxious? Am I depressed? What's happening? Why do I feel so unsatisfied? What are all these crazy dreams that are happening? It's pretty confusing at the beginning, but it's happening. These waves of awakening are getting closer and closer together. So if we're already having 3, that means there might be another one this year. That would be, they're telling me now, I'm really tuned into the Arcturians right now. And I'm hearing now from this Arcturian council that would be a record for Earth, right? Not going back into ancient times, because we know that we have had golden eras here on Earth where it is everyone is awakened, Lemuria, Atlantis, all of that. I'm saying in this 26,000 year cycle, we're really edging up into this golden age. And in order to do that, these awakening waves wash over the planet. How do they happen? They happen through solar activity. Definitely, you've probably heard of CMEs. Those are coronal mass ejections. That's solar flares, is just another word for that. They come barreling down towards the Earth and they activate us. They activate our very DNA, they activate our consciousness, they activate our emotional centers, they activate our remembrance of past lives. So people that spend a lot of time out in the sunlight will actually experience it more potently and sooner. And if you've been spending a lot of time indoors lately, for some reason I've been really stuck indoors this week, really make it a point to go out into the sun. It is so, so powerful and so potent right now, the sun. And it's really going to deepen your awakening, right? You don't just awaken and you arrive. It gets deeper and deeper and deeper with time. Okay, so 3 waves of awakening already this year, record breaking. That's straight from an Arcturian council. So here's the thing about that. And this is now to answer the question that people ask me, like, why can't the whole world just awaken at once? Why are people so stupid? Why are they sleeping sheep? And then they get really angry and judgmental. They call people sheeple and they don't understand, and they're frustrated with their family and friends, and they're frustrated with this political group or that political group. And it's like, we can't all awaken at once. There is not the support in place. That is why these waves are getting closer and closer and closer together. But eventually they're going to be like, it's not even going to be like a separation. It's just going to be awakening energy washing over the planet all the time. And then we are going to continue to evolve and change. So here's the support that I'm talking about, okay? The support is the fact that we do not have enough healers. We do not have enough teachers. We do not have enough authors, musicians, like light language speakers, readers. We need more of everything. And we need people that are support at every stage. So we need people that can support the newly awakened, like the brand new, newly awakened. What did you need when you were newly awakening? Probably a fuck ton of healing, right? You probably needed like counseling, healing, introduction to manifestation, not all this convoluted, super like complicated talk about like, I don't know, like, oh man, sometimes I hear people talking on here or like in audiobooks and stuff, and I'm like, they are literally just trying to make it confusing to sound important. Like the ego is definitely in there. We don't need that noise. We really need people to support the newly awakened, but then we need people to support every stage. So then what is it like a year later? What is it like a year after that? What is it like for you and me that maybe feel many years into our awakening? Like, I would say that I felt very aware as a child of other realms, definitely. But I maybe would say that my spiritual awakening was like really hit home in like 2007. So that's like, oh, I'm so bad at math. How many years ago is that? 14 years ago? 15 years ago? So I feel like very well into my awakening, but there's no end, there's no destination. You just continue to deepen your awakening and your knowledge and your understanding and in your expansiveness, like your perspective gets wider and zooms out, higher perspective, where you can see things in like more of an understanding of how all the pieces fit together, right? So we need support at every stage. So who is this support? It's you guys. We need, and me, we need all of us, right? So if I'm trying to support people that are more in an advanced stage of their awakening, like where they're starting to really step into their soul gifts and start like a spiritual business, like soul gifts, earth mission, starting a business, starting to be entrepreneurs. That's kind of where I'm at right now, supporting people. But we need people that are like in every phase. Okay, so literally, what does that mean for you? That means whatever phase you're in, start now. Because you don't have to like be, oh my God, I need to be more, I need to know more before I can start this business of mine. I need to understand more. I need to be more enlightened. I need to be more healed. Like, no, you need to do it now because we need you, because they need you. This is exactly why I refuse to delete my cringy very first videos on YouTube. Okay, they were so long ago, years ago. But if I delete them, then they're not there for the people that need them. There are still people, believe it or not, that will go like scroll all the way back on Instagram to the beginning, or go all the way back on YouTube to the beginning. And those things that I think are like, oh, like you want to delete them now. It's like, no, that's exactly the right information for somebody newly awakened. For somebody just understanding, what is a starseed? What is a light worker? Like we need it all, okay? So please stop waiting to step into service. The moment that you step into service, your own awakening will deepen, your own healing will deepen, and all of the support will flow into your life. God source, the angels, your guides, your ancestors, your galactic guides, your higher self. They will all work together and just send you so much support. Support through abundance, freedom, time, creative ideas, epiphanies, like Everything will be sent to you the moment you step into service. And I see this time and time again with my clients, my membership, my students. The moment somebody says, okay, I've been doing this in secret for a while, like maybe it's card readings, okay? Or healing, something. I've just been doing it for myself. Maybe I did a couple for my friends and family. I'm not really ready. I'm telling you, it is time. You are being called. You are ready, because the level that you're at now is aligned to a level of people that need support, right? There are people on your level that will look to you, or usually just a step down, right? We look to our teachers and mentors that are a step or a couple of steps above us in their information and enlightenment. But when you first awakened, you can't go to like the most enlightened like guru, because everything they talk about will make no sense to you. So we need people on our level or just a couple levels above. So if you start sharing now, like get a platform, okay? Like get whatever platform you resonate with, Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Get a platform and just start sharing your journey. You don't even have to have services to offer, because to be of service, all you need to do is offer free content. Add value to people's lives with lots of free content. When you create free content for others, you gain credibility in their eyes and you gain their trust. They start trusting you and they start feeling like you are a credible source, especially when you're consistent. When you are consistent, then they see, oh, I can trust this. This person is consistently showing up on the platform that they've chosen, and I can trust them to be there. So when I'm going through something and I go check out their page, I know there'll be something new there for me. It makes me feel safe. It makes me feel supported. And the credibility is your authenticity, sharing exactly where you're at and as you move through your journey. Okay, so gain people's trust and gain credibility by being authentic, consistent, and sharing where you're at. You don't need to be perfectly healed. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be yourself. We need leaders at every phase. Even if you're newly awakened, right? Like say you, oh my God, I had an awakening 2 weeks ago. Okay, get online and talk about it. People need you. If you've had a wave of awakening kind of wash through your body, and here you are feeling really self-aware, there are people that are just going through what you went through that 2 weeks ago or whatever, and you can already be supporting people just by being yourself, just by sharing your journey, just by sharing what worked for you, just by being vulnerable, just by sharing like your ups and your downs, sharing it all, right? So one of the ways to really up your game is to invest in your intuition. It literally changed my life. I have taken courses on, oh my God, I've literally taken so many courses that when I said that I went blank because there were so many. I've taken healing courses, Reiki courses, card reading courses, channeling courses, business courses. I've taken all the courses. It is super important to not only be a teacher, but to continue to be a student, because that really keeps your own expansion growing. So I would just really recommend that you up your game by investing in your intuition. And so because of that, I really want to share with you, I am so proud. I am so proud. That is the word I was looking for. I am so proud of my course, Psychic Light Training. This is the second time that I'm running it through. It starts October 5th, so we only have like less than 3 weeks, so sign up ASAP. Psychic Light Training has changed the game for so many people. I have seen my students go from not having any spiritual business to really excelling and doing all of that things that I shared with you, offering services, being consistent, gaining a following, getting their first paying clients, starting to see it taking off. I've even had people like go from working a 9-to-5 to being able to fully let that go. Other people that are working the 9-to-5 were able to go down to part-time, and then this other thing that they're starting is supporting them. It's like it slowly takes over your life. So start it as maybe like a hobby or whatever, like start it in your evenings and on your weekends. If you're in a 9-to-5, treat it like your full-time, and it will grow and grow and grow, and then your full-time will go ooh, and eventually you'll be able to let this go and you'll be supporting yourself. You don't need some huge following to support yourself. I don't have a huge following, but I have incredibly loyal, dedicated subscribers on YouTube, followers on Instagram, so much so that they work with me over and over and over again. My return rate is insane. I've never had someone not come back for more. Like literally, I literally have never had someone not come back for more. They come back they have a reading or a healing with me, then they join the membership, then they see I'm doing a course, they want to sign up, be a student, then they're, booking another service with me. They're always staying up to date with everything that I'm doing. That's because I have built the trust and the credibility, because I'm super authentic. I share my ups and downs. I share where I'm at. I don't try to pretend to be something else. And I'm serving the people that are where I'm at, or just a couple of stages sometimes below, so that they can rise up, right? That's all you need to do. And I love showing people how to do that. So again, my Psychic Light training course is starting on October 5th. What is it? Oh my God, it's gonna take you to your next level. I'm spending, I've got 12 weeks. It's 12, that's a lot of weeks of training in the psychic arts. So we're gonna go over claircognizance. Did you know claircognizance is the most powerful psychic gift? All of them don't even compare to claircognizance, but it's really hard to trust because people are like, how do I know if I'm making this up or not? There's no proof because you didn't see it and you didn't hear it, like clairvoyance and clairaudience. It just arrived like a download in your mind. I'm going to explain to you why that is, how to work with it, how to use it. It's my favorite clair, but we're also going to talk about clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, being an empath. We're going to talk about being in a business, starting up a business, setting up sacred space, how to support yourself and others, like potentially clients or maybe your relationships, like your friends and family. And then, here's my favorite part, we're gonna spend 4 weeks on channeling. So we're gonna go Introduction to Channeling 1, Introduction to Channeling 2, Advanced Channeling 1, Advanced Channeling 2, 4 weeks of just channeling. Why? Because it will change your life. And I know how to do it so safely. Did you just see? I had a cat walk by. That was Noodles on the back of the couch back there. Channeling will literally change your life, you guys. You can channel anything. Light language, that's channeled. Information, that's channeled. Messages from your guides, that's channeled. Messages for someone else from their guides, channeled. Ecstatic dance, music, art, creativity. Like, what isn't channeled? If it's a channel from the divine, like books, people channel books. People channel like just everything: music, art, dance, books, information, wisdom, language, light codes, ideas for your life, ideas for your business, downloads. It's all channeling. So I'm going to spend 4 weeks on that in the course because it's super, super important. And you need all of the clairs activated and aligned and ready to go in order to channel. You need clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. You need all 4 before you should even start channeling. So that's why we start the course with the clairs, then we move into the deep channeling, and then at the very end we're going to finish off with astral travel. And it's really important too because your soul is doing these missions at night, like so many missions. You can actually like intentionally sign up for missions, like ask for them. Like I do that often. I'll go to the Galactic Federation of Light's Council for Humanity. That's one of the councils in the GFL. I will go to them and I will like sign up for missions. Like, okay, tonight I feel like I want to be put to work. Like, send me in, coach. I'm ready to go. And they're like, all right, well, here's a couple of options. What do you want to do? Or they're like, no, this one. You need to do this one, right? So astral travel is super important to like the reason that you're here on earth. You're here to be of service, yes, to yourself, but to others, to humanity, to the awakening that's happening on earth, and especially to this whole, I know you've heard about spiritual warfare. That is the balancing of light and darkness. We're not eradicating the darkness. It's not about eradicating it. We do need it. We do, believe it or not. But we need it to be in balance. And it is certainly not in balance here on earth. And free will is also being very blighted, like taken advantage of. So like on a zoomed out higher perspective, a lot of what you're doing is balancing light to dark and helping to reinstill free will through empowering others to remember who they really are, that they are creators of their own reality and existence, and they do not have to just go along, right? So there's a lot to it. So like I said, Psychic Light training is 12 weeks, okay? And just so that you know, just in case you're worried, I have had a beginner, like somebody that would consider themselves super beginner. She's so beautiful. She told me that she had nothing, no gifts. I can't see anything. I can't, nothing. It's not here. And I said, Yes, they are there. We all have psychic gifts. They're an extension of yourself. They're literally built in. They are built into your system, your energetic system. It's like saying, I don't have fingers. Yes, you do. Everyone has them. Let me just show you how to use them. Just trust me. And I took that person from thinking that they had no psychic gifts, nothing at all, couldn't hear, see, feel, nothing. Like we would do stuff and they were like, nope, I didn't feel anything, nothing. I took them from that point all the way to an advanced state throughout that psychic light training course. And that's not that long of a chunk of time, to the point where at the end, I am now asking them, because they became so visual, like for some reason, each one of us has our own special, like you have all the clairs, but one will really stand out. Some people are really claircognizant, okay? Like Mariana, who I did a session with, I started talking about her today, super claircognizant, beautiful soul. And this other person that I'm talking about just happened to be extremely clairvoyant and didn't realize it. She's having all these visions now, to the point where I now turn to her because she's in my membership and confirm things with her. Like, wait, what did you see? Like, because I know that she sees. And if she saw it, then I'm like getting my confirmation. Like literally me like turning to her for confirmation. And she felt nothing. And in just one course, to take someone to an advanced psychic, yes, I can. This is literally what I do, and I'm so good at it. And it's okay to talk that way about yourself. If you're super good at something and you know it's your purpose for being here, then I'm gonna boost myself. Okay, I'm gonna toot my own horn and I'm gonna say, yes, I can get you there. And then on the other side of that, I've had like really advanced people that are like, is this course for me? Because like I am already like, you know, doing my astral journeys. I talk to my council regularly. I be up in those spaceships. And I'm like, I am absolutely going to take you to your next level. Trust me. Because I have a piece of the puzzle. We all have a piece of the puzzle. I have a piece that you don't have. Okay? I got a lot of pieces you don't have. We all do. That's why it's so important to work together. That's why I take courses, like I said at the beginning. So I took that advanced person. I've actually shared his testimonial here on Instagram. I took that advanced person from like being advanced to saying to me at the end, my mind is blown. I have never seen so clearly in all my life. I have never done an astral thing where I feel like I'm feeling sensations in my human that my soul is experiencing. Like if someone touches my arm as the soul that's astral journeying, I feel it in the human. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. That's your next level. Astral traveling to the point where you are there. You feel it, you know it, you see it, like the clarity and the clarity of the channel of that person that was already advanced. The downloads, we did a little bit of like light language in the course, and like it blew my mind, okay, to see the difference in somebody that was already advanced. So this is all just to say, if you're a beginner, I got you. If you're advanced, I got you. This is what I do, and I am so excited to do it again. This is my second round of Psychic Light Training, that course, which means I've had a lot of opportunities from feedback to make it even better, to make it more potent, better, longer, bigger. It's just so much better now. And I think like each time I do it, it's just gonna grow and grow and grow. So here is the point where we're going to talk about the bonuses. If you're still here with me, yay. Okay, here's some bonuses for you. I am going to run this bonus for 4 days, and when Monday begins, it's over. All right, so what's today? Wednesday? So you have today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you have like 4.5 days, I guess. Monday, no more. Okay, here's your bonuses that expire on Monday. If you sign up for Psychic Light Training, which by the way, there's like really easy payment plans. The word I was looking for was convenient. Sorry, it escaped me. There are extremely convenient payment plans. Okay, so if you don't want to do the whole paid in full, grab a payment plan. It's like bi-weekly. Okay, if the bi-weekly doesn't work for you, just message me. Let me know what I can support you with when it comes to a payment plan. I have, every time I run a course, I at least have a few people reach out and say, can I do it this way instead? I've never said no. Never said no, you guys. Of course, just if you ask and you're like, if you're really wanting to be there, I want you to be there. If you're really resonating with this, then I can help you. You're resonating with me and you're attracted to my energy for a reason. So reach out about payment plans. Check out the one that's on the site though. Link in bio. It's super convenient. Here's the bonuses, okay? These go away on Monday. First bonus, there's 2. And you get both, okay? You don't have to choose. You get both. you sign up for Psychic Light training before Monday, I am going to give you a free session with me. Okay, that's a $200 value, 60 minutes with me, free session. Here's the real fun part about this bonus. I'm gonna let you choose what you want. Okay, so check out my website. All of my sessions are 60 minutes. So check out, what do you want? Do you want a light language activation? Do you want a galactic healing? Do you want an Akashic reading? Do you want a breakthrough reading? Like, check out my readings, my activation, soul retrieval, that's another one. You get to choose, but you get 60 minutes with me free, okay? And this bonus goes away on Monday. Second bonus is after that beautiful 60-minute free session with me, the second bonus is that you get a free month in my Starseed Academy membership group. If you're already in the membership group, then I will credit you a month. Okay, so don't worry, you'll still get it. But I just mean if you're not, you need to see what's going on in there. Oh my God, you need to see. You just trust me. You need to know what's going on in there. It's been running 13 months, over a year. All of that goodness has been recorded. So when you join, you instantly have access to this huge library of crazy events that we've done together. The replays are just as potent as the lives. The goal is actually not to be there live every time. It's to do things at the rate that feels comfortable for you. Some people can't go every week with me, right? You do get invited to a live session with me every single week. So you'll get these invites when you join the Starseed Academy membership. You get a free month when you sign up before Monday to the Psychic Light training course, free month. Okay, so inside the membership, huge library of content, and what's in there? Workshops on psychic gifts, workshops on light language, all kinds of teaching and workshops, guided meditations, astral journeys. My favorite was the one to Orion and the one to Andromeda. Oh no, the one to the Unicorn Kingdom. That was my favorite. There were so many. There are so many in there. You're going to get workshops on astral travel too, though. And then you're going to get like readings, activations, healings, soul retrievals, working with different kinds of ascended masters. Like we worked with Archangel Melchizedek, Archangel Metatron, Mother Mary, and I take requests, but I just can't even name everything because there's so much. Okay. And then also in the membership, you get 24/7 access to this incredible community of starseeds that are awakening, and they're all on different levels. So you're gonna fit in no matter if you just awakened or you're super advanced. We're having all the conversations inside the group, okay? So again, to sum up, there are 2 bonuses that expire on Monday. When you sign up for Psychic Light Training, my beautiful course that has a very convenient payment plan, you will get a free session with me, 60-minute one-on-one live Zoom session where you get to choose from all of my listings on my website of which kind of session you want. Do you want a soul retrieval? Do you want a light language activation? Do you want a galactic healing? Do you want a reading? Most people love the readings. And then the second bonus is that you get a month free in the Starseed Academy membership. So these are running until Monday. If you have questions about the course, DM me here on Instagram. If you have questions about the payment plan or need an adjustment, a different kind of payment plan, DM me here on Instagram. I've never said no. I'm happy to work with you. Just know how important it is for you to invest in your intuition. You're being called to like level up your game because of these, what we were talking about at the beginning, because of these waves of awakening, getting closer and closer and closer together. We've had 3 this year. That blew my mind when I realized that today, or when I downloaded that today from the Arcturians. 3, okay? We need support. We need all the healers. We need every one of us that considers ourselves awakened to step into our Earth mission and to start offering content and services and supporting people at every stage, people at the beginning, people in the middle, people that are advanced, which means you need to show up in every stage. Please don't wait until you feel ready, because it's now when we need you, okay? You are the support. We, all of us, if you're watching this, we are the citizens of the new Earth. You are it. This is it. We are the citizens. And we are not getting plucked off of this planet like some people say, like, oh, we're going to some other planet. No, the new Earth is being birthed here, and it's work. It's being birthed within you first, and then we are going to do the work to create those societies, to create the communities, and to do things different. And that's why everything else is crumbling. All of the old ways of doing things are clearly crumbling and falling apart. And we are the citizens of the new Earth, and we are starting now. Okay, so you are being called in to support these waves of awakening that are happening. I want to support you with psychic like training, 12 weeks of training in the psychic arts. You've got 2 beautiful bonuses. Okay, if you have questions, message me. That's all I have for you today. Thank you everyone that joined. I know I didn't even announce that I was going live, but I'm super happy with all the people that jumped on. And I will post this replay. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.